Well. What is up, gentlemen? No, it has been quite some time. My hair looks ratchet. I don't give a. Coors Banquet in my hand. Fresh pack is about to throw one in. I don't even know how long it's been since the last time I had a Zin. Easily 7 months, 6, 7 months. But we're back. I don't know what I want this to be. My initial plan was recording on my iPhone, higher quality camera, kind of backdrop behind me, podcast kind of style where I'm just talking. So I realized the cord for my microphone is too short to run back there. So maybe the next time you see me, it that type of setting. Yeah, I don't know. I had a kind of, it's Easter. It's Easter Sunday today. I don't know when this will go up. If it does go up, there will be. Yeah, it was Easter Sunday, and I was driving home, back up to driving back home, and I kind of realized there's a lot of things I want to do, either put off or haven't done. I have a good reason for not doing it, other than maybe, I don't know, I don't have the time, or I don't know what people are going to think if they watch this or see this, or I'm doing this and I promote this or whatever. And then I kind of realized, you know what? I'm 25. The people that are going to, as I'm talking about, I don't care what people think about me, dude, but I'm balding and insecure about it. Yeah, I think it kind of hit me. I'm 25 years old. People are not going to like something it's corny or embarrassing. It's like, I've already done it, dude. I pretended to shit my pants on Twitch for views. And then the cat's out of the bag there. If you didn't know that was fake, I didn't genuinely shit my pants. Had every intention to. Diaper on, plastic trash bag on this exact chair. But I just 10 feet away from the bathroom. I was like, I'm not just going to force myself to shit my pants. I did, however, have explosive diarrhea for like the next 7 hours. That was real. But anyway, yeah, I have already made a fool out of myself. I have already, publicly and privately made a fool out of my fucking self. I feel like that's one thing I'm pretty solid at, And in the moment, whenever it happens, it's like, fucking cares if some kid from high school sees me on heading the ship, or sees me on Twitch eating the death chip and puking violently in the sink. Or sees me living on camera for 7 days. I mean, it's like, it's shit I've already done. So to let that be the reason I don't really pursue podcast or pursue clothing or pursue videos or streaming or whatever, it's pretty fucking stupid. Yeah, it's been a long time. I mean, I know if you guys have been here long enough, you know that I had plans on starting a podcast with a couple people. We were friends. I like the name Friendly Fire better, but maybe we did. I don't know. We made the channel and everything. Never sat down and recorded. Because what I came to realize is recording a podcast co-host really hard, especially when you don't live in the same state. That's no diss on the people I was working with at all. Very little effort actually went into planning, like, hey, let's sit down and record this on all parts. So it's nobody's fault on that end. It's just, I think, for a lack of better term, what the fuck's the word? I don't know. Boxing myself into, I have to do this podcast with a co-host, or I have to have this guest on, blah, 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 kind of just shoots myself in the foot. And I don't know if anyone's even going to watch this. I don't really care. Don't really know if anyone has any interest in me doing a podcast by myself or occasional guest. And I don't care. Something I want to do for myself. Something I think would be fun to do. Kind of like for lack of a better term, like a video diary type of thing. Even if I don't end up getting guests on or whatever, like me just sitting down and talking, seeing where my head's at, this point in time in my life, I come back to it. Wow, that's fucking insane. But yeah, because I guess it really hit me this weekend. I was back home in my hometown, hung out with a couple people. I mean, some of these people I hang out with all the time, so it wasn't anything crazy. But a few people I hung out with that I haven't seen in a long time, and I was, wow, you guys are all doing the same thing. 7, 8. No diss on that. About to move back home in July for a few. Out. You're all living at home, smoking weed. That's about it. So yeah, I guess that kind of made me realize, like, as far off from where I thought I would land it when I think back to where I wanted to be. 25 now. Old. Getting older. Fucking crazy. But when I think back to where I wanted to be when I was 8, I kind of realize, yeah, I might not be exactly where I wanted to be, right? To be millionaire, 25, blah, blah, like whatever the fucking goal was. I'm not there, but I'm a lot further than a lot of other people that were the same kind of habitat that I was, lack of a better. So for that sake, I'm proud of myself. You know, little pat on my back for that. I actually had a conversation with my about that. Sorry if this is cutting out. I fucking sure hope not. But yeah, I had a conversation with Dan about that this weekend, and I was like, I really wonder, we were on our way to the golf course. I really wonder, like, what would have happened to me if I didn't stop smoking weed in college, right? Would I have, or if I, let's back 3 years, what would happen to me if I didn't go to college? I really don't know. I don't think anyone ever has the answer for those, you know, hypothetical questions, but I see a lot of the people in my life that I was friends with or associated with back then, and I wonder, like, I see what they're up to, and I'm like, wow. Like, my situation, although it's not ideal, although I'm not like the happiest guy in the world, I'm pretty fucking lucky, you know? It could be a hell of a lot worse. That's for sure. But yeah, kind of wanted to start this out with kind of an update on me to some degree. Whether you care or don't, that's what's coming now. So I graduated school in December, marketing degree from Slippery Rock University up here in Pennsylvania. I found a job pretty close by, working in sales. I don't know. I really don't remember the last time I streamed. What time frame I was at there. Like, I don't know where I was at in school or what, but I was pretty hard set on working in sales towards the end of my college career. So I'm very happy and lucky to have found a job that I want to do, that I like to do, that I like my job, like where I work. My workspace is awesome. My boss, like my direct manager, awesome guy, super helpful. And there's a potential to make some real money there. So I'm doing that. I love it. Still living in the area. That's about to change, like I said earlier. Moving back home to my parents. Keep the job up here, which is about an hour from my hometown, which that's going to suck. But I'm going to save a ton of money. My plan is trade in my car, refinance, or not refinance, but trade in my car, finance the rest, do probably a Corolla, like Toyota a lot. Pay that off as quickly as possible, stay on top of my student loans, stack some money, move back out. Yeah. I think all in all, I'm doing a lot better than I was when I was, you know, what's the word? Chronically online. Definitely doing a lot better. Mentally, physically, emotionally. Not that any of you give a fuck, but I'm not shaving. I'm not crashing out and shaving my head on stream. I'm not getting belligerently blackout drunk on stream. I have a beer, but where's Banquet, baby? But yeah, I'm doing a lot better. I hope everybody that's watching this, if you are watching this, if you were around at that point in time in my journey on the internet here, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing better. I'd love to hear about it. Message me on Twitch, fucking Discord. Like, the server's dead, but it's still there, so you can still join that and talk to me about however you're doing. Yeah, shit's been good up until about last month. My girlfriend and I at the time split up. She was living here, moved out. That was rough. I'm still kind of dealing with that. And it kind of made me, the whole situation kind of made me realize, like, I have never really had a healthy relationship. I guess that, back up. Maybe not necessarily never had a healthy relationship, but I've never had a healthy relationships, or I've never had a healthy relationship with having healthy relationships. Sense. I think, for one reason or another, I kind of look for comfort and security in other people. So that's something I'm trying to deal with and get better at. I spent a lot of time just kind of like lock in, twin. Fucking, that was clean self-dap type shit. I'm just gonna spend a lot of time focused on myself the next year or so, give or take. I'm gonna say 9 months. It's kind of the timeline I see myself back at home for. So it was a shitty day yesterday. And this is gonna be corny, and I'm at the point now where I don't care. I went to Barnes & Noble and I bought a book. It's called Single on Purpose, Redefine Everything, Find Yourself First. And I'm only about 20 pages in. You can see the dog here. But it seems like this will be a helpful book for me. I don't know. Time will tell. But yeah, I guess I just realized I was taking relationships and kind of using them as a crutch personally. And then, it's not a healthy way to approach any relationship. So I ended up in the long term hurting myself, as well as hurting other people, and I'm not proud of that. So I don't know. I have some growing to do, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, the world's crazy, right? Never know really what's coming your way. It's hard to prepare for shit when you don't know it's coming. I don't know what the fuck I'm rambling about, but yeah, I don't know. Life's a bitch. Long story short, life's a bitch. Damn, I had way more. I thought I had way more I was going to talk about here. We're 12 minutes in and I'm like drawing blanks. But this won't be edited, so enjoy all of the awkwardness in its entirety. But yeah, I remember what I was going to talk about now. I had recorded a couple of similar things to this on my phone. Excuse the Instagram Reels audio that came up. I was trying to pull up one of these just to show you that I'm not lying. 22 minutes, it's hard to see, but me in my car talking. I have a mount in my car that I can record from, but the problem is the audio on my phone is really clear. You can hear everything outside the car, like road, cars driving by, whatever. Like it's a lot of background noise. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll record another one, but I'll do it with my AirPods in. Hoping that would drown out some of that noise, because when I'm on the phone with someone on the AirPods, it's fine. It sounds perfectly fine. That did, in fact, take all the background noise away, but my mic quality on those sounds like dog shit. And I was like, well, if I'm a fucking video watching person on the internet, I click on this video and 2 seconds in, this is what I hear, I'm not watching it. So, scrap both of those. Then I went out and bought one of those like audio jack, or like port that you plug into your phone, syncs to like a clip-on microphone. For some reason, doesn't work. Straight off of the internet, brand new, didn't work. I'm returning that. And now, honestly, at this point, I'm contemplating buying a proper camera. Probably not like some bougie ass fucking like $3,000 camera, but I don't know, something. The like vlogs and shit, I don't want to do that, but I want to do like some kind of real life video. I don't know. I don't even really necessarily have a vision or a plan for it. It's just, I think it'd be cool. I don't really even do anything notable to like warrant recording whatever the fuck I'm doing. But yeah, I don't know. That was kind of something I was into when I was younger as well. And the only reason I really got into video gaming, streaming, YouTube, was it was kind of the niche thing at the time. I don't know. I fucking suck at video games. It's not a secret. So the fact that I decided to, trickle down that route and make videos for that was kind of wild. But yeah, so point of that was I've tried this several times and never really gotten a finished product that I liked. And I don't really want to chop it up and edit it and make it goofy and like that's not the style of this. I don't know. I want this to kind of be like I said earlier, like a memoir type of thing. Even if even if no one watches this, that's fine. This is more for me than anything, I think. Just to talk about like what's happening in my life and kind of digest some of the shit that I'm going through or have been through that I kind of suppressed, because I do that a lot. And kind of hold myself accountable for the growth that I'm trying to produce, if that makes sense. I had a little stint there between or after my relationship with Megan, when I was kind of just like working out all the time. I was reading a lot, running a lot. I felt like it was probably more of a surface level improvement, but I felt like at the time I was making a lot of headway. And I look back on that and I realized like not much changed other than maybe your mindset for motivation, like grind. But like emotionally or like mentally, like nothing really developed there. So I'd like that to be the focus this time around. Like I still go to the gym. It's fucking fat. I'm kind of fat right now, but oh well. I still go to the gym 3-4 times a week. I don't really want that to be the focus of my self-improvement here. I want to focus on my mind. So I don't know. I went out and bought one of these little fucking notebooks. This was what, 3-4 weeks ago now, and the package seal is still on it. I'm not gonna sit here and write about how I feel. That's just not my cup of tea, I guess. So I think talking about it, even if it's a little bit vague, because my brain is going to know like, oh, this is going on the internet, maybe don't touch on all of it, right? Like, even though I'm going to do that, I think it'll be more beneficial than not doing this and telling myself I will. So I guess time will tell there. But yeah. I'm trying to think what else I talked about in the other that I am assuming you get. Like right now my brain is like, well, you already talked about that, but it's like that video is deleted. So yeah, I graduated college in December. I'm working full time right now, sales job, selling electrical safety equipment. So you know, you work at a job and you need some electrical PPE, you fucking let me know, buddy. I got you. Good prices, good customer service, I can fucking guarantee. But I'm doing that. I love it. We're just seeing a girl, I'm not gonna name drop her, but I was seeing her from June of last year. Very relevant, very recently. Within the last couple weeks, we split up. And it's been tough. So that's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of what I'm trying to work on. But I feel like my biggest focus right now on improving myself and my person would just simply be being okay with being alone. Not just like, oh, I gotta go home to an empty home. Like, I don't have someone to go tell me or tell my day about, you know? And that's different and kind of weird. I come home from work and I don't, you know, I'm not gonna get on the Discord and be like, yo, dude, I just fucking talked to this guy at this company in Oklahoma and he runs the corporate safety program and he wants to build blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry. CJ, hoax, like, not gonna talk to you guys about that type of stuff. I don't know. So it's weird. Like, I come home from work, and that, yeah, so it's like, this was our spot, you know? And it's weird that it's not. And it's weird that I came home from work one day and just everything was gone. I mean, it's my own fault. I'm not trying to sit here and fault her for our split up. It's definitely my fault. Don't need to get into what that was. But if any of you were around for the past, there you go. Yeah, it was my own fault. I'm not proud of it. Came home one day, told her I wanted to talk. She was like, I don't know if talking's the best thing right now. I thought maybe some space would be okay. I was like, okay. Thinking like I'd come home and, you know, we'd do our own separate things and talk about it in a couple days or the next day or whatever. Yeah, no, I came home from work. Well, I went to the gym after work, came home, and the entire apartment was empty. Well, not the entire apartment. My stuff was still here. Her stuff was all gone. So the closure there is not real, or I should say, that sounds bad. The closure there just really doesn't exist at the moment. So I guess part of that is difficult because it's like my brain's kind of like open-ended. Like I know we're not going to get back together, right? Like I know that. It's just a matter of like that final conversation. I didn't get that. And I guess to a certain degree, I probably didn't deserve that. But still, it sucks. So, yeah. Moved back in with my pops. I mean, I know I started streaming there. That's kind of where I started. So if I do another one of these and the setup looks a little familiar, then that's why. I don't know if that's something I'll really be able to do there. With my hour-long commute home, I won't be getting home 6 o'clock if I don't go to the gym. 9 o'clock, 8:39 if I do. So I don't know. Maybe on the weekends I'll have time to do something similar to this, or maybe I'll finally invest in a fucking proper microphone and do this in the car. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe I will do that. I don't know. I don't even know if those like the real good like Rode mics, I don't know if those connect to iPhone, because I'm not going to go buy a brand new fucking camera to mount in my car, to clip on a mic, to talk to, you know what I mean? I was really hoping that fucking plug-in microphone clip-on mic would work, but it didn't. So maybe that's something that I'll pursue. If like sitting down and having the time to sit down and talk on the microphone on my computer isn't really a viable option when I get back home. But that is rapidly approaching. Wow, I just realized that. It is April 20th. My lease is up here in July, middle of July. So I'm going to be slowly moving stuff home over the next couple weeks, 2 months. And then big stuff one day. My dad's got a trailer, so I don't have to rent a U-Haul, which is nice. And then I'm probably going to have to spend like 2 different weekends up here just cleaning. Because I mean, I've lived in this shit. 23, 24 years, I think. Let me think. I guess like three years. No, 4 years. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Lived in this apartment for 4 years. So I'm sure there's some shit that needs cleaned up. You know, just like stuff you don't touch. Like the baseboards need wiped down, or fucking, I don't know. Gotta pull out the fridge and fucking mop, whatever. It's gonna suck. I have to deep clean everything, fucking move out. But yeah. I don't know. Trying not to give you guys like too fine of a scope into my life, because like fuck you don't need to know everything, you know. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see if this is something I even continue to do. Something I continue to do or not. I think for me it's beneficial. I don't give a fuck if you like it or don't. For those of you that have been blowing me up on Discord every couple weeks, like every couple months I should say, like, dude, you gotta stream again. Like, I don't know, dude. I don't like streaming. It's so fucking draining, and I don't have the time for it. Seriously, that's it. Like, I'm gonna plug in for 3 hours on a weekday and have like 4 of you guys send me a message in chat one time and be like, oh my god, he's back, and then never again. Like, no, I'm sorry. Maybe I will. I'm not even gonna say it because I don't want to fucking get anybody's hopes up. But yeah, so this is what you get, okay? This is what you fucking get. No more streams. Maybe a YouTube video here and there. Maybe not. Maybe this. Maybe not. I really don't know. Moving forward, I don't know where I'm going to be. I don't know what the hell my life's going to look like. I don't know what kind of time I'm going to have. So I don't want to overcommit some shit to you guys and then not deliver. Because I've done that hundreds of times on this channel, on my Twitch. I think that every time I come back for like a one-time stream, I'm like, I'm going to do this regularly, like once a week, dude. I'm back, guys. And here I am a year later being like, yeah, I'm never going to fucking stream. So I don't know. I might stream again. I might not. I might make YouTube videos again. I might not. I might continue to do this. I might not. I don't fucking know. All I know is right now, I really just I need to do everything I can and for myself. And I think doing anything beyond this would take away from that, at least for right now. So I guess if you really miss Dewstrom that much, join me on this, embark on this journey of self-betterment with me. Sound good? Yeah, I mean, this is one of several books I've purchased. Single on Purpose, How to Love Better. Atomic Habits by, what's his name? Jason, I don't know. Atomic Habits. This, Love Better. Discipline is Destiny? Something like that? I don't know. Stoic shit, type shit hoax. But yeah, I don't know. I got some reading to do. Got some growth to do. I got some reflecting to do. So if that's something you want to watch, here it is. Fucking enjoy. I think that's all I got. I'm not going to sit here for another 6 fucking minutes and take up a half hour of your time. It's already been 27 fucking minutes. That's sad. That's sad. You sat through all of this, you're a fucking champion. If you sat through all this, fucking shoot me a message on Discord and say, big bald Dewstrom man. That way I know. Sound good? All right, fuckers.